Thank you so much.
So you are watching MissMolony.com. My basic operating principle is that you can do anything you set your mind to. Now, the real question is, how do you define set your mind to? So the work I do, the books I write, the seminars I lead are all about the techniques for getting your mind into the right place using affirmations and visualization and positive thinking and how to release negative beliefs from your mind and so forth, so that you can believe in your dreams. And once you have a dream and you visualize it, as you know from The Secret and so forth, that you can use the law of attraction by keeping in a positive mental attitude. The basic idea is that if you have a dream and you believe in yourself and you don't have self-doubts, which is tricky, it's hard for people to do that, but there are some technology for doing that. It's simply a choice to believe in yourself and then to take action, whatever you're inspired to do. That's the big key. Some things are obvious you need to do. You want to be a doctor, you got to go to medical school. But there's all these inspirations that come to us out of the blue when we are, really focusing on and visualizing and believing we can achieve what we want. But then you've got to act on those and act consistently and persistently over time until the result actually comes forward. Well, I think emotions are important in the sense that they tell you what's important to you. We don't get angry about things we don't care about. So the trick is to not stay in the anger or the upset, but to ask yourself, okay, if this is something that's got my attention, it's got my energy, has me feeling emotionally strong about it, what can I do to either make a difference, to engage it, to change it, to contribute to it, or do I need to let it go and not let it run me? Sometimes the best thing we can do is to say, I have a friend of mine who's a teacher, her name's Byron Katie. She says there's God's business, there's your business, and there's my business. The tsunamis are God's business. I have no control over those. What you do with your life is your business. The only thing I have any control over and should really have any dominion over is my own life, my business. And so a lot of things that upset a lot of people don't upset me because I realize it's not my business. But when it comes to me, then I'm totally 100% responsible for the quality of my being, the quality of my life, quality of my thoughts, my emotions, etc. My day, if you're looking at what do I do during a day, when I get up, the first thing I do after I go to the bathroom, that's the first thing I do, the next thing I do is I sit down and I have this thing I call the hour of power. And I do 20 minutes of meditation. And that includes a gratitude exercise at the end. It also includes visualizing my goals as already complete. So about 15 minutes of traditional meditation of just being still, and then about 3 or 4 minutes of gratitude, and a couple of minutes of visualizing my goals as complete. The next 20 minutes I will read something uplifting or spiritual or psychologically, helpful. And then the next 20 to 30 minutes I will exercise. So either lifting weights or doing aerobic exercise. I find that if I do that every day, it makes me healthier, happier, and wealthier. And then after that, I take a shower, I eat breakfast, I take about 40 different pills of supplements and herbs and, different things that have really been useful to keep me young and alive. And then I go to work. And I work, I write, I do emails, I do blogs, I go out on the internet, and I do Facebook posts and Twitter and all the usual things that you have to do today for social media. That's a part of it. I think that part of staying young is doing what you're passionate about. Part of it is, I think you have to have some practice of being in the present, whether it's meditation or just, some people can practice presence without it. And I think also good nutrition. I try to eat organic food. I drink a lot of water. I don't drink too much. I don't smoke. So I fast once a month. I fast for a day to clear out the negativity and the toxins in the body. And I do what I want to do. I think just, following your heart, not feeling constricted is an important part of it. And I have a very light attitude. I'm fairly irreverent, and I also like to laugh a lot. And I think humor is important. And there's actually research now that shows when you laugh, you actually secrete endorphins into your system. That's an opiate in the brain. And also it tends to create more immunofactors in the body so that you have you're not going to get sick as often, and when you do, you get better faster. I don't think it's the end of the world. I think it's the end of an age. In India they talk about yugas and these 2,000-year cycles. And basically what I believe is that we're going from a period of time where people have been competitive, greedy, uncooperative, self-centered, and so forth, to a time of greater compassion, diversity, acceptance, love, all of those things. So for me, it's not the end of the world, but it's the end of the world as we know it. And you can see all around the world right now with the upswing in the number of people into coaching, many more world leaders is growing, the law of attraction is becoming aware of all over the world. So I think we're in a very exciting time.